And we are back. And the recap for last week was a big, giant, terrible monster. We all hid. We were all hiding. Kat and I were in a hole with that other person. However, right as we were getting in the hole, uh, Click, who went with Meepo, made a whole bunch of noise and basically fell out the back window, tried to fly away, and was zapped by the monster. Upon hearing that, Kat and Levi jumped out. Um, we weren't sure, but we're pretty sure that Click was down, so I headed over to Click and Levi. Cat started attacking. Once I had a clear shot, boom, turning Cat into a giant ape. At the same time, um, Wes, what's your character's name again?
Sobek.
Sobek. Sobek comes to life, starts attacking the thing, and I get Click up. So he's moving. Cat is hammering on the monster, however, is not doing anything except for, um, I guess, semi distracting it. However, Sobek's doing most of the damage slash distracting, taking the damage. Um, I come back, get him into view, start blasting him away as well. I think Meepo took one or two shots at it, but really didn't do much. And I don't I don't know if Click really did anything, but eventually, no, Click went and destroyed one of the things on its back, or showed the things on its back. Levi took out one of them, and they came important because without those things, it couldn't do its big lightning thing. And we ended up killing it. I think Sobek had the killing blow.
Huzzah.
Eh,
Yeah, that's a pretty good recap of it. You are all now standing around the rubbled pieces of the creature. Uh, I haven't moved. I haven't moved the player pieces since the last game. So, pew. If you all wish to emerge from your buildings, Meepo, you're still on top.
Well, I'm gonna look to see if there's anything interesting that I would like on the creature.
Investigation check.
And I am starting out with an 11.
Okay, 11 isn't bad. What you find definitely, excuse me, uh, a lot of those destroyed orbs that you guys were targeting later on, in fact, all of them appear to have been destroyed between your targeting antics and as the creature fell into pieces, whatever ones were left on it were broken in the rubble. You see some arcane writing on the bits of rubble that you pick up, and like you could put two of the pieces together to get a general sense of how they would fit, but you don't understand the writing necessarily.
Hmm.
don't you have a spell for that?
I mean,
Uh,
I could, but I don't know if he's really interested enough.
it's not so much that you wouldn't be able to understand the language. It's more of like someone who it does not take higher STEM classes can't necessarily read, uh, calculus. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, since nobody else is saying anything, I'm just gonna say, okay, great. Now let's keep going. Let's get this over with so we can get back to Waterdeep.
Clicks says, now that the adrenaline's wearing off, I'm just gonna tell you all, I almost died. I'd
Oh, I
like,
know.
I'd like to sit down.
Oh, yeah. You know, we
I-
could rest in one of these houses here.
I want to make sure you didn't die.
Weren't you all yelling at us to rest before this fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's later in the day, then I suggest we just long rest. Maybe Meepo can light a fire in one of the houses, and we can just stay there.
Sobek is still coming down off of his rage, and
Would you
you see
mind
little
describing?
sparks coming off everywhere that he was smashed into the ground or thwapped with like this monster's tail. And he says, "Yeah, I guess I was asleep for a while, but I could use a rest already, and a little explanation as to what's going on here."
Yeah, I guess we do have to catch him up.
Nah, you just lived in a hole for a while. That's all you need to know.
Well, I do
You just slept
appreciate
for
you
a while.
keeping me with you. If nothing else, I would have hated to see my new friends die without me.
Yeah.
If we're to die, we should all die together.
Well,
Sobek doesn't know that this is so
does
that's a
Sobek
socially
understand
strange thing
death?
to say.
Does
Did
Sobek
we
understand what death is?
Suicide pact?
No, we die with honor together, not suicide.
Yeah, but like, what if one of us dies but the others don't?
Warrior's funeral then. Just as Click almost was about to receive.
Okay, we just know we might not all die together.
I just try to take in the surroundings here, because all I've really seen is jumping out of the hole and swinging around on this creature. So
Make a perception check. Your DC isn't going to be as high as the rest of people for historical reasons.
okay, hold on. Why is my sheet not up? Okay, I have a +4. +4.
Okay. How many of you have played Breath of the Wild?
Unfortunately, not I.
Yes.
Nope.
I love it.
Damn it! I was gonna
Don't
lean,
on a Switch.
I was gonna lean on that pretty hard. Sobek, as you slowly turn in a circle in this plaza, taking this moment in, you recognize exactly where you are. Um, for everyone else, Sobek seems to disassociate for a moment. As Sobek, you recall that this was one of the city's main central plazas. You would often refer to it as the Southgate Plaza because it was more so to the south side of the city. A really direct name, but that's how you always like to operate. You recall seeing, it's almost as if visions of people that were once alive, and you recall seeing it when you were recently commissioned here in the city before being shipped out to your temple. walking around and moving. You remember patches of conversation, ordinary things, things like the price of goods and what the council was going to be doing, and some disgruntled people, some others, and then as you come back to it, the images slowly fade away, uh, and you rejoin reality.
I put my claw up to my head and I sort of just look visibly confused. I say, this was where I was created, this city. I know it perfectly. This is where I was created and I was sent out to the temple. However long ago that was.
Make you feel any better? They're all dead. Probably.
Maze tries to reach and put a tentative hand on uh, your arm brace, Sobek.
I let them. Just so taken aback by all this rushing back to me.
So, is it patchy, your memory? Does it come and go? What is it?
Well, I've only been awake for a few minutes
Oh, right.
between now and when I had the faulty core before, but I know this place. This is the southern part of the city. This used to be a market. And this creature here is from likely the same time period as me. It's been protecting this place ever since.
Click says it's done a good job.
So why are we in this city then? Is this where you wanted to go, researcher?
Yes, we believe that there's some lost knowledge here that we could find um, to prevent the culture and history from fading away. It's like you alone are an amazing, pardon the word, a living witness to it based on what you can remember. But there's also, I feel, some hard copies of things we could find within the interior fortress. That's why we came here.
I know not much about the insides of the city besides what I saw on my way out, but if anything, I know that there are always going to be more of these constructs the deeper we go. Even if this was just the outermost guardian, it's only going to get worse from here. So I'm glad you found a core when you did. You'll need my
Yeah,
strength.
yeah, we're glad we found it too.
How
Oh,
did you get where we found you?
When I awoke, I was already outside of my temple in the desert, and I did the only thing I knew to do was go back to the only other memories I had. I stood outside of a tomb, and I walked from the inside of the city out. And from there, I guess the desert took its toll quickly. Probably doesn't help that I'm a few thousand years old. Correct me if I'm wrong, Logan. I don't know the exact time frame.
sorry, I'm on a call.
And now we are pausing.
Y'all ever realize we're effectively grave robbers?
But for money,
So grave robbers.
yes.
I don't think we. Well, then again, Kat did get her shield from a tomb, or not her shield, her armor.
I did.
And Click got his poop knife.
Yeah, but that wasn't a tomb.
This got a whole places.
It's a forgotten city. I don't know if I'd call it a tomb.
Kind of. The whole city is a tomb in the desert. A grave.
Sorry.
You're fine.
All
Welcome back.
good.
Mom was giving me an update on him, asking when was the last time I gave him Tylenol, etc.
Yeah.
So what I miss?
Nothing. We're supposed to just waiting for you.
I believe I was saying, I was telling Katya how I ended up in the desert or in that cave,
Mm-hmm.
and I was saying my last directive was to protect, and I was outside of the tomb I was guarding, so I started heading back towards the city, and that was sort of the last thing I remember.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
And then I said it's kind of hard when you're a couple millennia old. I was wanting to make sure I was right on that timeline.
Yes. Maze would be able to provide you the dates for as far as like when the Empire fell, what year it is now. So Sobek, you're unsure exactly when certain things were because your internal clock wasn't perfect, but it's been several millennia since the Descendé Empire was at its peak.
Well, I sort of finally get my shit together and go back over to the dead creature and just give it a swift kick and say, "Not bad for a millennia old construct, eh?" And then I retract my claws and say, "Well, I am either good for a rest or to keep fighting. That's really all I know."
To catch Chris up real quick, we have been standing around the construct creature. Sobek has been giving some of his opinions on stuff. I said Click was going to be pro taking a rest because he almost died.
That would be true. And I said this at the end. I don't know if you really caught it, but even after the battle, Click is going to keep welling on this monstrosity until he tires himself out.
Yes, it is quite mulched or rubbled. Levi even checked it over, finding only broken pieces of crystal and stone.
Okay.
So it is up to y'all.
Yes, Click would absolutely support a rest of some kind.
We can do that.
We will rest. Okay.
All right, so I guess we're
All
Well-
resting.
we're gonna follow Meepo, and because he planned on, or I suggested that he do the fire, and
I mean, I could try. Not much here to burn, I assume.
Every time you've tried to pick up something that has just been pre-existing, that is of a living material, it is mostly crumbled in your hands. You can maybe light a small patch of dirt, or not dirt, but you take a disintegrated chair and you can pile it up, and it's kind of like burning sawdust unless you toss it. It burns the top layer, but then you've got to keep mixing it. It's not great for burning.
well, I guess we just, well, we are in the desert, so we're probably not gonna freeze, I guess. So I guess we don't necessarily need a fire. And I guess we'll just rest then.
I don't know what we would make it with.
Is any part of the serpent? Is it all stone?
There are pieces of stone, pieces of crystal. Roll investigation and get higher than 11.
Jeez. I have a negative. I do have a negative. That's not higher than 11.
Yeah, it's like stone.
Well, this thing's not good for anything.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Does it look like there's like any type of liquid seeping out of it?
Investigation check, get higher than 11.
Sure. Investigation is a 15.
Okay. Looking for liquid, there are incredibly trace amounts where the shattered crystals are. It's like you try to pick it up and it's like you can barely get like a finger on it and like rub your two fingers together.
Trevor, let me word this. I want to see if the liquid that's coming out from it, if it's flammable.
How do you try to ignite it? Are you
Oh,
trying?
well, I got a tinder box, so I would just scrape a little bit, drip it to the side, and pull out my flint and steel and see if it ignites.
With the of the winds around you, you also hear a small as the tiny sparks of your tinderbox don't ignite the strange liquid.
All right. Well, you mentioned the crystals. Would I know if like those would be of any use of any kind?
Well, you've seen a fair amount of these at this point. These are broken mythalar, like the stuff in Katya's armor, like the stuff that's currently powering Sobek.
I will harvest as much as I can.
Okay, they're all broken. Are you still going to try and harvest them?
Doesn't it have a use even if it's broken?
Are you asking me,
Yeah,
the DM?
yeah. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure we came across broken Mythalar, and it still worked, just not as well, and it could be repaired.
We can get it fixed. It's
Yeah.
got consequences if we use it, but we can definitely get it fixed.
Right.
So-
that's what I'm thinking.
So before you're talking about the cracked power stone,
Sure.
yeah, that was more of like a whole stone that had a chip missing out of it. This is more of like shards of glass.
So it would serve no purpose.
That's for you to find out.
Then I'm going to go ahead and harvest it.
Okay. How much do you want to carry with you? Because like, given enough time, you can gather up quite a bit.
We have a bag of holding, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just take. And this time that we're resting, will this be considered like? Can I still get a rest even during this?
Say again.
Could I still get a rest if I took up the time to do this?
You're gonna have to dedicate at least an hour to a short rest. It's like if you wanted to say read a book or talk with your friends, but like you're gonna be picking through some rubble here.
I'll take about 15 minutes and just gather what I can, and then I'll take an hour rest.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to gather up a. Why won't you stay on the table? You're able to gather up a pound of broken shards of decent
Good.
size. All right. So, are you guys actually going to try to short rest now?
I thought
Because
we were going to
otherwise-
long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want a long rest.
See, Chris was talking about a short rest, so
Oh, I thought we were doing short. If we got time for a long, then excellent.
yeah,
If
catch him.
not, I'm in no rush.
Yeah, click up on it.
Yeah,
we
I
really
think-
didn't do much. We tried to
Alright.
figure out how Sobek got where he got, but he just kind of woke up and came back here.
Okay.
And I got absolutely slammered by that creature, so I'm like, there's just sparks off my body, but not in a good way.
If that's the case, then Logan, can I spend an hour harvesting?
Yeah, if you want to, and then
Yeah, that'd be fine.
the-
I can still get a long rest.
all right, make it 5 pounds of mithril shards.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you all are taking a long rest, right? And sheltering in this building.
I believe so.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Oh.
cozy in this little alcove behind the building in this pillar.
Okay. With is everybody else going inside the building?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going in, yeah.
Sure.
I find this strange, I make a strange pillow out of these singed feathers I found around me. No idea where they came from.
Okay.
Oh, that joke didn't hit, huh?
No, I think Chris missed it.
No, I heard it.
Okay. Anywho, so you all begin your long rest. You take out your cold rations and eat your dried foods, your nuts and berries of what you would have brought with you, and the city begins to go dark. Even though it was already dark from the swirling sands blocking the day's sun, now that clearly with the faint shadows stretching to their longest points, it is clear that it is clear that the sun has now begun to set outside of the dome. For the faint purples and reds that were above the sands fade to dark blues and blacks.
If we need additional light, I can always cast light on something in the building.
Probably not for the best. You know, being seen doesn't sound like a good idea right now.
Well, it can be small.
Yes. It's very dark, though.
Yes.
Dark vision, anyway, so.
Yes. So you all can see the vague shapes of all of your companions pretty well. Because I think everyone with either natural means or magic items has dark vision at this moment. All right. Do you all go to sleep?
Yep.
I
do.
power down.
Okay. All right. If everybody's going to sleep, I need wisdom saves.
Are we within however many feet from Cat?
Well, Catch is asleep, right?
Yup.
Does that matter?
When she's conscious is when the aura is working.
Okay.
Is that? I think that's true.
Yeah, I know. I checked.
If I'm not technically
Yes.
asleep, do I still need to make the check?
20.
Okay. Yes, Sobek.
You said wisdom save?
I
Yeah.
don't have to be.
Sobek could keep watch for us.
I don't have to be conscious for an aura of warding.
Which is the magic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't cast it.
Sobek got a 7.
Said it was a wisdom save.
Uh-huh.
I rolled poor.
All right. Going left to right for me. Levi, what'd you get?
17.
Okay. Meepo.
20.
Okay. What Cat you get?
14.
Oh, okay. So, Cat, for Levi, Meepo, I'm going to roll a d20 plus the modifier from Maze. 14. What's their modifier? They might just make it, depending on how David built them. Nope. No positives there.
Yeah.
So, Meepo and Levi remain sound asleep, whereas everyone else, you have the strangest experience while you dream. For a moment, you all wake up. Looking around, it seems that the other members of your party, excluding Levi and Meepo, have also woken up at the same time.
Okay.
You all just looking back and forth at each other right now.
Is there anything we hear or anything like that?
Perception.
All right. Dirty 20.
Click, you are the first to notice that there is a warm orange glow coming from the window towards the plaza.
I stealthily sneak over and take a glance.
Peeking up over the windowsill, you see several floating specters of a kind orange light. But they are not the only ones that you see now that you look out the window. You see also some yellows, a few blues, even
You
one
hear
gold. They just seem to be gently floating around, and as you continue to stare, they take on odd shapes. You think back to your time on the elemental plane of air, because that's the only way you could describe these floating orange specters. They seem to be rising slowly before their top smooth rounded portion contracts to propel themselves a little bit further before they slow down again. Thoop, thoop.
X-Files theme starts playing.
Okay, so I'm a little confused. I don't think I fully understand exactly what I'm saying.
Maze asks, "What do you see?"
I explain to Maze what I see.
Maze scoots up towards the window, takes a peek out themselves. Oh, wow. Let's see. I'm going to roll d20 for Maze.
I was about to say, I'm going to ask Maze, what are they?
When you referenced Breath of the Wild earlier, which makes me nervous, but I'm hoping that's not this.
What do you think it is?
Well, only because you referenced Breath of the Wild, it's like when the red moon hits and everything comes back to life.
Oh, that would be a nice mechanic now, wouldn't it?
Isn't
Hmm.
for Breath of the Wild? Weren't you? Isn't that a Nintendo game thing with
Yep.
Zelda?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so. It's a game, a Zelda game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you remember when Guide told us about the spirits that were still here?
Vaguely, yes.
Just keep that in mind and look harder. Looking back, Click, it's not that now that you have a frame of reference, some of the other shapes take on a better view. Those floating orange ones, you vaguely remember from hearing talks of jellyfish, and those, um, and the yellow ones, also a different kind of fish, almost as large as the one that Meebo caught so long ago. It's like it's the spirits of the long ago fish that seem to live in this area.
Hmm.
And as you continue to watch, there's some more spirits that show up. There are some blue humanoid people that don't seem to pay any attention to the other spirits moving around. You see what looks like could be a small family, a father carrying around their kid with their mom carrying what appears to be some bag. You're not even sure what could be in there,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just watching for now. Does anyone else go up to the window? As Maze is like, look.
I'm asleep,
word.
so no.
If I woke up, sure.
Yes, Katya. Everyone except Levi and Meepo are awake right now.
Right.
Can I tell if there's any like evil intentions or anything like that?
Insight.
All right, let's see. Insight. That's a 12.
There's a slight echo going on.
Yeah, I hear that.
Anyway, with a 12, no, there's no heed paid by to you. It looks like they don't even recognize each other, the spirits. They're just existing where they are. Maze comes over to Katya and is like, hey, come over here. Look. Sobek, here, you've got different eyes. I want to see if you can see these too.
I stand up with my servos and all my joints whirring and try my best to stealthily sneak over to the window as much as
It's not exactly quiet.
as much as a several 100-pound crocodile can. I'm gonna try and hunker down behind Click.
Yeah. Now you see everything that's been described by Maze. I'm just wondering if Katya is going to get a peek.
I'm gonna kind of like,
Yes, again, beautiful fish with this ethereal orange, yellow, and golden light.
Do these fish and people seem familiar to my fractured memory?
The people kind of do, but you don't recall anything about spectral fish.
So like the spirits of what seem to be people, do they have like garb I would recognize?
Yes, actually.
These spirits, it's like I've seen them before. The way they're dressed is how people dressed back when I was first here.
were they blue back then? Were people blue?
I don't think so, says Maze. Were they blue?
Blue.
Not like this. There was a lot of magic, but not whatever magic this is.
You see Maze, like, they've got their tongue on their teeth, and they're like, do you want to go talk to them? Looking at Sobek.
Well, if this can give us any indication of what's going on with this place, I see no reason not to.
It might.
Sobek straightens up and sort of puffs out his chest as much as you can as a mechanical thing, and he basically just steps directly out of the window, unless someone wants to try and stop him.
No, Maze is not going to try and stop you, and there is a door. If you wanted to take the door instead.
Oh, he's going out the window.
Okay.
Wait, is there like glass in the window?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm just stepping out of the window pane.
Okay. Sobek, as soon as you cross the horizon of the window, you two are coated in a light. For everyone else, you can see that Sobek, starting where he first swung his leg over the windowsill, there is a wave of orange and light that goes up around his leg until it completely encircles his whole body. He looks slightly transparent.
I kind of in a loud but hushed whisper tell him that he should probably come back inside.
Maze says.
Yeah, as soon as this light envelops me, I look down at my hands and I think this isn't right, and I try and go back through the window.
Ah, damn it. Damn it, says Maze. Fuck it, I'll go.
I sort of just like lean back in and say, Maze, is this supposed to happen?
I don't know.
If he sticks I turn to him and I say, stick just your arm through the window.
I try that.
And I want to see if his arm changes while the rest of his body remains glowing.
So when he stepped back through, the glowing didn't go away.
Do we want the? Oh, he's still glowing.
Yes.
You got fairy fire.
Does anyone know what this magic is?
Would I know what this is?
Arcana check. Just to see if you have any in the foggiest.
Well, the way I'm rolling, it's going to be a no, but that's a natural 1.
You have no idea. You have never seen this kind of stuff before. Maze tries to reach forward and touch Sobek, and her hand passes through.
Maybe next time you don't go fucking around with magic stuff you don't understand.
I look back to where he came from. Can I still kind of see
Nico,
Sobek's
you're
body
still asleep.
anywhere else?
I know.
That was a bit echoey. What?
Can I see Sobek's body anywhere else?
Looking around, no.
That's not good. What spells do I have? And does this count as a full rest yet?
Nope. This
Cool
isn't.
key. Cool key.
I'm going to turn to whatever this Warforged is. Sorry, I don't remember your name. Sorbek. And I'm going to try and cast a Dispel Magic on this effect and see if that helps.
What level?
Just level 3.
I'm gonna need you to roll.
All right.
Please tell me Sobek shuts down.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe just turn them off, turn them on again. That
That's
is a 19. Do I add anything to it?
Sleep mode.
The glowing light disappears.
Well, that worked.
I suggest we don't try that again.
Maze
I
is
kinda
like,
wanna be glowy.
you know, I have a dispel magic on me, Katya, if you want to go out there.
I do it.
Katya, whereas when Sobek crossed, it was an orange glow. Yours is more bluish red, almost leaning onto a bright purple.
Okay.
How far do you get outside the window?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I was just gonna hop out the window.
Yep, you've hopped out the window. Where do you stop?
Oh. The glowy is here.
Uh-huh. Well, no. As soon as you crossed, you started to glow right here. You get any closer to the center?
Are the things in the center reacting to me?
Nope.
I look back at Maze.
Maze is like, looking very excited. It's like watching you intently.
I slowly take a step.
You feel like your body is suddenly a lot lighter than it was before.
I jump.
You begin to float. For everyone else, Katya is slowly sailing into the sky.
Kathy, I suggest you come back down now.
Can I?
As you move your arms, it's almost like you're in water. Just by focusing your mind with your movements, you are able to control yourself.
Oh, I kind of like this. I do a kind of a few like loop-de-loops.
Click, you just see Katya kind of ignoring you and spinning in the air.
Click, is this what you feel like all the time?
Yes.
But
Maze steps out of the building and becomes cloaked in green.
Hmm.
Green.
Here, let me go ahead and mark this so that way I remember what color you guys are.
While you do that, I'm gonna go take a medicine I have to take.
Okay.
Ow.
Maze begins to laugh loudly as they're spinning through the air.
Am I awake yet?
No one has tried to wake you up, which is the most surprising thing.
Okay.
I'm
I-
gonna try and wake both of them up and
Okay.
say, "Friends, wake up! Our employer here has sort of jumped out into something we know not what it is, and it just doesn't seem safe."
so is
Do-
this when I wake up and start shooting?
Does this wake me up?
Yes, the action of Sobek waking you up wakes you up.
Okay.
Dang.
I don't know. Maybe he's invisible
it's
from me or
magical
something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I was put to sleep magically. I don't know.
Maybe
Let's
we
see.
woke up magically.
Whoa. Why is Katya floating outside the window?
You also see Maze floating outside the window, and there's more spectral shapes.
I'm less
Uh,
concerned about him.
Some magical light enveloped me as I stepped out the window, but Click was able to dispel it, so we don't know what it is, but as you can see, they've willingly jumped right in.
That doesn't seem very smart.
Maze shouts, "Come on in! This is amazing!"
You know, I don't think I will. That sounds like a bad idea.
Sobek sort of
Some
grumbles and says,
Fey stuff or something.
"How am I going to protect these people if I'm in here?" And he just jumps out the window and tries to slither up into the air where Katya is.
So it's a bit harder for you, Sobek. You are quite strong, but you've always been used to being this walking tank of a figure. You know, every step of yours has to be deliberate so that way you don't destroy the floor.
Fair.
Can I
But
try
now-
to use gust and blow them back towards us?
Go ahead and try. What is there a saving throw to Gust?
Yes.
Okay, they're gonna have to make a saving throw. And last question, is Gust a leveled spell?
No.
Okay. So, Katya, Maze has now begun to swim through the air with you, but Maze is cloaked in a green light. Sobek, anxious that he cannot protect you when you all guys are outside and he is inside, has also crossed the threshold once again, being cloaked in light.
Does Sobek have FOMO?
There's some Fey stuff.
It's more of like
Feels very Fey.
bodyguard Mo,
Okay.
my understanding. Yeah, you all are floating and spinning through the air. You see Maze is now swimming down towards the swimming down through the air towards the floor of this plaza before they land on their hands and do a slight roll before launching themselves right up into the sky once again.
What about my gust?
What kind of save is that?
It is a strength save.
Yeah, Sobek and Katya can make a strength save. Katya is conscious, so there is the additional points.
Well, I mostly want to try Maze because it is further away. I mean, if this is where Katya is right outside, Sobek's right outside.
Just out of range.
Oh, I'll get closer to the window.
I have a 19.
Yeah, that's a pass. I don't think
17?
that is also a pass. I don't think Levi's save is that high.
What was Cat?
Could they choose to fail it?
They could choose.
I
Yeah.
am completely focused on trying to achieve liftoff, so I am like leaping with all of my strength.
You take off, and it's like moving through molasses. You are moving and floating in the air.
Of course, you know what Levi would probably do?
What?
Probably use the gust to push Maze even further away.
Okay. Maze is floating further away.
Levi,
You don't know this.
I would see the effects of your gust.
And
You can't see
it is
air.
it is a vocal and somatic thing, so he could see you doing your hand signs to push Maze.
No, I'm trying to bring it back.
Woohoo! You hear Maze.
Can I
I'm
pull
going
myself
to
back down?
slither straight towards where all the other spirit things are,
Okay. Going to,
menacingly.
like a crocodile.
Yes, like the body movement of a crocodile through molasses.
Am I able to float myself back down?
Yes, when you put your mind to it, you are able to float yourself back down onto the ground.
I would like to do that.
You touch ground. It's a little odd because your body still feels weightless, so you're not sure if you quite hit the ground, but you bring yourself to a stop.
Well, you won't fly away at least.
I want to try and catch one of the fish.
Sobek, swimming close to one of these. Which one are you going for? You going for the fish or the jellyfish?
Well, there are jellyfish. I want to avoid those.
Okay.
The fish, but not the golden fish because it's probably too fast.
Because Sobek totally knows what a jellyfish is. Does Sobek know what a jellyfish is?
Okay, you know what? My character would not, so I'll go towards the jellyfish because they seem slower than the other ones.
All right. Instant death.
Oh, God.
Nice knowing you, Wes.
Well,
No.
let me roll another sheet.
All right. So, as Sobek, everyone seeing this, swims towards the slow-moving jellyfish. Your orange figure passes through them,
Hush.
but where it did pass through, your arm begins to turn red.
Oh,
Oh. I don't think that's a good thing.
The red light spreads further and further up your arm until it crosses your chest.
You're also having fun messing with magic you don't understand.
Do I see this?
Yes, you do see that the light is changing on Sobek. It has now crossed his entire chest and is now going towards his other extremities.
Sobek.
The other fish and jellyfish disappear.
I use my ring of message and I tell Sobek, you might want to get back here now.
yeah,
Okay.
I see this spreading red and assume it's bad because red is bad. So I start slithering back to the window as fast as I can.
Oh, wait. I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Oh,
No.
Do we all have to roll initiative?
You can.
20.
So much for a rest of any kind.
I had the option to fly and I took
And
it.
I have
Y'all just had to mess with
manage. Or
arcane
14.
things.
20! At 20!
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and write this stuff down. All right,
16
25
for me.
to 20s.
Laura has her hand up.
I need you all to speak because I'm writing it down.
I'm sorry, I had water in my mouth, nat 20.
Okay. So that's your initiative, nat 20, or
Yeah, I have
No modifier.
0 plus.
okay, 19 to 15.
I have a 16.
16 for me as well.
All right, Click, you are a 15.5 because I'm pretty sure Meepo has a higher dex.
Nonsense.
Yeah, 12.
All right, 14 to 10.
Had a 14.
Uh, 10 to 5s. Okay, that would be Maze. And 5 to 1s. Okay.
Did we heal at all from the rest, or did we not rest?
Nope.
Okay, let me lose 70 hit points real quick.
Okay, Katya, with your first in initiative, you see coming in from the edge of the ring a large creature. Also appears to be fish-like, but its body is not scaled, it's smooth. With, you would say it'd be approximately 30 feet long. And it appears to be swimming right towards Sobek.
If I cast Spirit Shroud, do all of them, including this new thing, come under my command?
You can try.
I bop over to Sobek. What direction is it coming from? Down here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. I bop in front of Sobek and I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Katya, you try to use your healing magic on Sobek, but it does not appear to be effective.
I have so many regrets right now. I prepare for battle. Sobek, go back to Click.
Oh god, it's growing.
Maze, go back to Click.
Moving.
So,
Fuck that.
on. It's swimming quickly. Katya, as it gets closer, this creature with its smooth skin and large black eyes swims past you,
Oh.
passing through you as it goes to bite Sobek.
Do I start turning red?
You do.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit you, Sobek?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great.
Why does so much
Great.
Let's see, I think it's this many.
I think I should invest in a shield.
Shields are cool. I like shields.
I could lend you the one Click gave me until you have one.
I would love that.
Sobek,
He
you
wouldn't
take
be able to use the properties, I don't think. But it would still be a normal shield for him.
Sobek, you take 17 points of damage.
Oh, awesome.
Halved?
Nope, he's not raging. If a 17 hit, an 18 definitely does.
Yeah, it does.
This one's slightly lower now, though. Only 14 points of damage.
Alright, Sobek is... Whatever this thing is doing to me, it's visibly hurting me. A lot.
And it's 1, 2, Let's see. It had to move through Katya, so it would get you to where'd Katya go?
Under
Oh.
it, you said it moved through me.
Yeah. No, I was like, I thought I moved it past you, but I had to move it one more block. So Katya, you are now beginning to turn red.
Yeah. Do I have regrets? Yes. Yes, I do.
Meepo, it is now your turn.
Guys, why did you go out the window into the flying ethereal lights and then draw a giant fish thing out of the, I don't know, a portal or something?
I kind of thought they were harmless.
Pretty lights look tasty, I think.
Is that what Meepo does with his turn? Is jeer his friends?
I
Sounds like Meepo.
what the fuck am I gonna even do? It's flying fish. Throw a rock at it.
Okay, I need you to make attack roll.
What modifier?
This is a strength roll because it's an improvised weapon with a rock.
Probably not good. Eight.
It passes through.
What the fuck, guys? What the hell? Y'all probably want to come back over here, go back the way you came through whatever turned you like this.
Click. It is now your turn.
Come back through the threshold.
Click is getting increasingly frustrated and furious and just yells out the window, "Children! You all act like children!"
Yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah.
I will cast Spiritual Weapon right next to it, kind
Uh-huh.
of like here, where like diagonal from Sorbeck. So here, there you are, and then I will attack with it.
All right.
And this is just a regular level spiritual weapon, nothing higher up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 23 to hit.
The spiritual weapon does force damage, correct?
I think it's force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay. You see it appear to strike the creature, but you're unsure if it does anything.
Should I still roll damage?
You can roll damage.
So, all right, here's the thing. And I'm only bringing this up because I saw it on Critical Role in one of their latest episodes, and if you say no, I understand. But as a cleric, I get Divine Strike that says once on each of my turns, when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage. A spiritual weapon is a weapon, so can I also make it deal a d8 of radiant damage?
Is that for life clerics or base clerics?
Life clerics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at 8th level, Divine Strike. Neat. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right, cool. So that's 4 force, just in case, and then that was 1 radiant.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
All right, it is now Sobek's turn.
All right. Seeing as there is some massive creature in front of him and all he knows is to fight, I'm going to rage. So, when I do this, Instead of claws this time, I will actually sprout my spring coiled tail.
Nice. Never seen that before.
So I will lash out at the creature with my tail. And let's see. I will attack, and I will not attack recklessly. So this
Excuse
is
me.
just first attack with the tail. 9, nat 1, awesome.
That is a miss.
And we'll try it again. 27.
That is a hit.
All right, so this does 1d8 plus 4 piercing damage that is considered magical. Oh, plus the plus 3 from raging that I forgot to do the entire last session.
Good on you for remembering.
10 magical damage.
Okay.
So I jut the tail out and stab it towards the creature.
Yes, you hook it towards its bottom, its belly. The first attack goes wide, glancing off it, before sinking in successfully.
And then I rip the tail out, and yeah, guess I'm done.
Okay. It is now Maze's turn. Maze is going to move here. Let's see.
Now, didn't Maze go out before Sobek? So shouldn't Maze have been red first?
Yeah, if it appeared to be a time thing, sure.
Okay.
1, 2. Maze is going to swim through the creature. 3, 4, 5, 6. In an obvious panic, and then going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As he passes me, I turn to him and I say, Maze, I suggest you start dispelling everything you can on yourself. And then
Uh-huh. Katya, it's your turn.
I hit the thing.
All right, try to hit the thing.
I imagine I'm also turning red.
Yes, your entire body is now turned red.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Dice, 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 dice. How does 5 points of damage sound?
Like 5 points.
Alright, I hit again. How's 21 point? Or does 21 hit?
You got a +9? No, wait, never mind. I was looking at Wes's 12. 21 does hit.
Cool. How does 8 points sound?
Like 8 additional points.
Cool, cool. That's what I got then.
Okay. The creature moves. And begins and takes another chomp out of Sobek. 21 to hit.
I will use my reaction to try and parry with my tail. I roll a d8 and apply that to my AC.
Okay, so what's your AC now?
17.
I said 21, right?
Yep.
So roll a 5 or above.
Nope.
Still, that's not a bad ability. Take 16 points of damage, reduced to 8.
All right.
Second chomping attack. Trying to remember what this. 19.
That's gonna hit, and I already used my reaction.
Okay. All right. This is after reduction 6 points of damage.
I go to
You
0 hit points.
disappear.
What?
Everyone sees that Sobek has disappeared from their vision.
Great.
Poof.
We lost Sobek, guys. I'm sorry for
I get
not
some.
listening.
Okay. The creature, still with more movement, is going to turn. Whoops. Boop. 3, 4. 5. Move it 1 diagonal. 6. It's coming straight for you, Katya.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Meepo, are you going to do anything?
I don't know what I can do, to be honest. I have no magical damage, so joys of being a thief.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can do. Other than tell them to come over here.
Okay.
Stick together.
All right. If that's your turn, then Click. What's your turn?
All right. Click is going to let out another shriek of fury and is going to move here.
Click. You have turned. Let's see, I wanted to match your fury, but how about you're also orange?
I'll say at this point, like, you all are seeing a side of Click that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
As soon as I come here, I'm casting Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Okay.
As a bonus action, moving my spiritual weapon here and attacking the creature with it.
Attack the creature.
That's a 10.
A 10 does miss, but as you attempt to touch it, your orange aura turns red.
All right.
That's all you're doing, right?
Yeah,
Or-
that's all I can do.
Okay, right. Because at the beginning of my my turn, I have to make that spirit save.
Yeah, you have to make the save.
Okay. Sobek is gone. Maze, Levi, you see them place their hands on their body and cast Dispel Magic. 19. All the colors that are on Maze disappears.
Are we at the top of the round now?
We run around. Now it's Katya's turn, so yes, now we're at the top.
Okay, I am gonna go ahead and roll my initiative now,
Okay.
since I've just been sitting there watching you guys do nothing.
They've been contributing.
I hit the thing.
And it looks like I am almost at the end anyways with an 8. So continue.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be right before Maze. Katya, what are you doing?
Gonna hit the thing.
Hit the thing.
Because in my mind, the reason I'm hitting the thing, I think this will get Sobek back.
Solid logic.
As a 10 hit,
Nope,
How about an 18?
it does.
6 points of damage, and I'm gonna throw in a divine smite.
Okay.
Eight points of radiant damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Oop, they're gone.
Super secrets.
The creature is swimming away with Katya. It's going to take a bite out of Katya. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a high roll. 23 points of damage.
Oh.
Second bite. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
$14 points of damage. The floating area has started to become quite crimson. All of the spectral creatures that you've seen that have completely gone now. All the types that are not currently click Katya in this creature. And Meepo.
Gonna run that downstairs outside and try to keep up with them
Okay,
from the ground.
Meepo, trying to run, it is an odd feeling. You're not solidly contacting the ground so much as like you were trying to kick yourself off the ground. As you are now cloaked in purple.
Purple.
Yep, you are now cloaked in purple light.
What happens if I go back inside?
You can go back inside.
Okay, go back inside.
All right,
Does
you are
it change?
you are still purple. Just like you've witnessed with Sobek going in and out. It appears that you need to be dispelled magic cast on you. You would know this after seeing it done twice now.
Do any of you casters still have dispel magic?
I can do it, says Mace.
It would be useful. Probably on Katya. You should
Click
probably
it.
do that.
Yeah, is that your turn?
How far away is it?
Well, now after running in and running out, it is 30 feet away.
Okay, I'll move 30 feet towards it and make an attack.
Okay.
And that one.
You miss completely.
Well, that's
Do you not get advantage?
Oh yeah, it's nighttime, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, that, and don't you have pack tactics or something similar?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I get disadvantage though when in sunlight.
Right.
13 hit.
13 does hit. This is with your non-magic rapier, right?
Yes. Am I magic now that I'm cloaked in this?
Huh?
Is it now a magic rapier since I'm cloaked in this?
Well, let's see.
Stuff.
Let's see.
And does he count as being engaged by Katia right now?
Yes. Meepo, now you turn red.
30.
30. Okay.
30.
All right. Now, between all that running back and forth, I think you've spent your movement, right? Or are you trying to back up?
Can it even attack me if it's at its tail? Does it have a tail attack, Logan?
I guess you'll find out, huh?
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, and I was wrong. You've got enough. You've got like 10 feet of movement left if you're as fast as I think you are.
40.
You're nope. You're faster. You got movement left.
Bonus action, disengage and back away. Whatever movement I have left.
Sure. Just go ahead and back up 10 feet. Boop.
Okay. Boop.
Click. It's now your turn.
All right. First thing, spiritual weapons coming down 20 feet as my bonus action and is attacking.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit
That is a hit.
with 6 force damage and 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
That reminds me, you never did the dex save on
All
its
right.
turn, so it needs to roll a dex save real quick.
All right. Nat 15.
What the hell's that noise?
I don't know.
It is a wisdom save of. Sorry, it's not a dex, it's a wisdom save of 16.
Well, it's only got a straight 15.
Great. So it's going to take 3d8 of radiant damage.
Okay.
2, 5, 6. 6 points of radiant damage. I rolled incredibly low.
Is this Night on Bald Mountain? Do I hear Night on Bald Mountain?
I think you did.
I don't know what that is.
From
Fantasia. Yep, 1940s. The devil, or a devil parallel is summoning demons and spirits on the top of a mountain.
Played that for a winter percussion piece.
Neat.
Anyway, main action, I'm going to turn to Katia, and I'm going to yell run, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on her.
Okay.
All right. I need you to roll for me, unless you're casting it at a higher level, maybe.
I can't, so it's just the basic level 3. Come on, don't fail me now. That went off the bed. Hold on. All right, here we go. Round 2. All right, that's a natural 17.
Katya, you drop out of this creature's mouth. You are no longer glowing at all.
Cool.
That is it for my turn.
Maze is going to look out the window.
And I was before Maze.
Oh, right, you're number 8. Sorry, I don't have you on my original list here. Thank you for catching me.
Okay, so I'm moving up to the whatever window or whatever, and I will do my tentacles of the deep at it as my bonus action. And the first slash at it is with 25.
25 does hit.
With 10 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And then for my action, I don't think I've used this before, but let's go for it. Tasha's Mind Whip. At third level.
Okay.
So it needs to roll an intelligence save.
It's not good at those. Where'd it go? Rolled a natural 11. It's got a negative, so
Okay, so it takes the full hit of 13 points of psychic damage. And
okay.
it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Careless
And
Whisper.
on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, do an action, or a bonus action, and it only gets one of the three.
Okay. That's on its turn. It's Maze's turn. Maze is going to look out the window. All right. Oh man, I haven't been making you guys roll for these. I gotta go back and check. All right. Maze is going to, let's see. Oh, good. It's got plenty of range. Say, move, Meepo! With a, what's their modifier? It just might do this. It just might. Okay, perfect. Meepo, your colors disappear.
Good. Do I assume I'm no longer floaty?
Nope, you are no longer floaty. Katya,
That's
you have
good.
been dropped from the creature's mouth. Looking around you, Click appears to be the only one still glowing. But Katya, as you wait before you move, I need to tell you this.
Okay.
Looking at your feet, that purple glow is starting to return. You think that it might return if you are within the area of effect at the end of your turn.
Ah, I see. If I dash, can I go back in the house?
Measure it
Yes, you can.
Yeah. pretty easily.
I do that then.
Okay. So the Mind Whip. It only gets to it doesn't get reactions, and it has to pick between movement, action, or bonus action, right?
Correct.
Well, it's not a smart thing, so all it's going to do is move.
It also has to make a wisdom save.
Right. It's going to fail that, I'll go ahead and tell you.
All right, you want to just
Probably.
roll the damage for it?
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
All right, come on, higher numbers. 8, 13, 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Nice. Click, it is swimming towards you with determined speed. Meepo, it's now your turn. Meepo, your coloring is at the bottom of your feet, and you think it's starting to return.
I think I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
I assume my feet are no longer.
Yes, your feet no longer have the glow, and it is not returning. Click, it is now your turn.
All right. All right. first thing I'm using is my last channel divinity for preserve life, and I'm using it on myself to get me up to. Let me do some math real quick. And I'm going to also heal. Let's see here. I don't see anybody else, so I can't heal anyone else. All right. Bonus action, moving spiritual weapon up here and attacking with it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
He gets 8 points of radiant damage,
Uh-huh.
followed by 5 points of force damage if he even takes force. And then I will use my movement to fly myself back in. And I will tell Maze, fix me.
Okay. Sobek is missing. Levi, it's now your turn.
Okay. You didn't put my marker out, but I'm going to move the tentacles next to him and attack him again.
Wait. Where is your tentacle marker? Did I take it off the map completely?
You did.
Oops. My bad.
That'll be a 19.
That hits.
With 10 points of cold.
10 points of cold.
And since nobody's actually out there, I am just going to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Force damage, right?
Yes. First one's a 23.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's a 27.
Mm-hmm.
First damage is 13.
Uh-huh.
Second damage is 6.
Okay. Similar to how it looked when the spiritual weapon was attacking the creature before Click entered the strange light. Your Eldritch blasts leave a similar effect on the creature.
What was that effect? 'Cause I didn't remember.
It looks like it does nothing.
Okay.
Okay, now it is Maze's turn. This is Maze's last spell slot. Gonna roll this public as they cast Dispel Magic. Shit.
It's in the cards. It always has been.
Katya, the creature is now swimming towards your building. What are you prepared to do? It looks like it's making a beeline for Click.
Shouldn't you actually make a beeline for me?
Well, it doesn't lock on very well, I think. Oh, hold on.
So is it the creature's turn?
Not yet. It's Katya's
Okay.
turn. But yeah, I can only put this thing in 90 degrees. Oh, wait. Oh, I can do 45s.
Yeah. You just got to hit Alt, and then you can do it.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
If I cast Moonbeam on it, does it hit it when I cast it, or do I have to wait for its turn?
I think when its turn starts, because otherwise it's double dipping.
It makes Moonbeam really lame, Logan.
Well, I mean, it's always going to start its turn in the Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'll cast Moonbeam.
Okay. Trying to cast a blue ethereal light. What kind of damage is Moonbeam?
Radiant.
Okay.
5-foot radius, so 10-foot diameter.
Katya, you see the energy falling on the creature. What kind of save does it have to make?
Constitution.
19 plus Constitution.
Well, damn. Half as much. Dice, dice, dice. Eight points of radiant damage.
Okay. Eight points. The creature's turn. It
He has
is
to
now
make a wisdom save.
right because you're spiritual guardians.
Oh wait, never mind. It might be too far away now. Yeah, it's too far away.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
it's
I
a
mean-
15-foot radius.
Well, it's swimming towards you.
Yeah, so if it swims towards me,
Now, let me describe this. As it is swimming towards you, as soon as it breaches the threshold of the building, its mouth, jaws open wide, seemingly aiming for Click to swallow him whole. It disappears. Hello,
we-
person behind Katya.
What?
he's talking to your husband.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize the computer was angled that way. Hello. I'm glad I had clothing on.
Oh,
Good
my.
choice.
He
The
doesn't walk
creature's
around without clothing ever, so.
the creature is gone. The ethereal lights are gone.
Oh, good.
Click is still glowing. Sobek is still missing.
Oh, no.
Does the X Files in play?
No, it's not the end credits yet.
Oh.
Blake looks at all the people in here and just starts going on a rant. What were you all thinking? You act like fresh-born hatchlings that try and jump out of the nest before their first feather pops up.
What are you talking about? I was asleep.
I agree with Click. Y'all are dumb.
Yeah, no, we were dumb.
Y'all
I
gotta
mean,
go
it-
get
it was-
snatched by the Fae or something.
I mean, it was an enriching experience. I think we've learned quite a bit.
I
Says
turn to
Maze.
Maze and I give him like this evil stare and I just harshly tell him to shut up. And then I turn to the rest of the group and I explain to him, we have trouble alone. Together we are stronger than anything we can face. But even then we still have weaknesses. We are not invulnerable, nor are we invincible. We have to play this smart. We are in a new place with things that we do not recognize or understand.
Oh, that's why we're exploring, I thought, says Maze under their breath.
I don't think it was worth Sobek getting taken into
Yeah, what are we
wherever he got taken to.
Where did
gonna do to get Alligator Guy back?
I don't feel like we understand it any more now than you did before, so you didn't really
I think
learn
you're
anything,
right.
did you?
Click is still glowing?
Can we dispel the magic on him, please?
I'm going to turn up to the sky and I'm going to say, Serenetta, if you wouldn't mind, I have felt very ignored for the longest time. I would appreciate if you could at least do one little favor and fix me, please. And I'm casting Divine Intervention.
Okay.
Yeah, gods. We never do anything right.
No, that's a 44.
Not quite.
It was worth a shot.
Do you think you can
Your
find
god
Sobek
said
if
no.
you're all shiny?
What?
Do you think Click can find Sobek if he's all shiny?
Well, I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I
It's
don't
like,
have a
well, I think what we should do first So you give me an hour. I can take care of the glowing if it's still here.
Okay.
I'm a little worried that perhaps our perceptions aren't right now that I'm thinking about it.
What do you mean?
It seemed rather odd that this whole thing happened. I mean, I remember Guide talking about spirits existing in the desert. But why this one spot? Why did we all see it together? We've seen these before out in the desert, but nothing like this.
I still think it's Faye or something.
Can I
What?
try
It's-
using a divine sense?
Yes, go. What does Divine Sense do?
Within 60 feet, I can detect any celestial, fiend, or undead.
Undead creature?
No, it says anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead.
Okay.
It does not specify.
So, like before, everything appears desecrated when you use your Divine Sense. But what's strange, it's not what you see that is desecrated, it's what that you don't see. Lying on the ground in a two semicircular fashions are 6 empty voids.
Okay. I tell everybody that.
6 empty voids.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. But,
They're roughly medium-sized creatures.
like where we were sleeping?
It appears so.
Are we still sleeping? I
So,
go over to the one which is where I laid down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I touch it?
Your hand passes through the void.
Can I lay down in
Katya disappears.
it? Sorry. I made such.
Katya,
Can I
there.
get that up?
Katya, you wake up. You see Sobek lying next to you. He looks like he's having a terrible dream. It's
I
like
shake him awake.
if Warforged could have dreams, it looks like whatever progress loading bar behind his eyes is having problems.
Red glitchy glitch.
Crashed. He crashed. Take the power cell out and back in again.
Slap. I tried to go around and wake everybody up.
Everyone besides Sobek just wakes up, feels a strange pressure on their chest.
Oh no, it's a heart attack.
Yeah, how do you wake these people up? Because that's what they're gonna feel. If you smack them on the face, they feel ow.
Yeah, if they're not reacting, I'm gonna start smacking. Are they breathing?
They appear to be breathing.
Okay, I don't have to perform CPR.
No.
I pick up the 2 lightest of them and one in each hand and by the shirts and shake them.
I think that would be Levi and Meepo. Suddenly your heads hurt really bad and your sense of balance is thrown off.
I vomit on Sobek.
I'm gonna try saying something in their ear. Wake up, wake up.
Who?
Click.
Click, you hear a soft, very distant and echoey, wake up. Wake up.
I turn to the group and I say, I think that Cat was onto something. I think we're still sleeping, and I think if we lay in the little void where we were sleeping, I think we'll wake up.
Wake did something.
I don't know, but whatever it is just made me really sick.
Go ahead and lay down, Meepo, where you were originally laying down. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. I guess I do so.
Because the Bleepo weighs down where he was and not where he is.
How do
He
I
does-
lay down? What?
He doesn't disappear. Sobek moved him.
Oh.
I just lay there with my stomach hurting.
So back, put them back where they were.
Oh, well, I guess shaking them isn't helping. So I put them down as gently as I can back where they were.
They had bedrolls, right?
Meepo disappears.
As soon as I wake up, I throw up.
Gross.
Are you
God.
all right, little friend?
Maze lays
I feel
down.
so sick.
Maze lays down where they were sleeping.
I feel like I have horrible motion sickness.
Maze
That's
Maze
strange.
pops up from their bed. Oh,
My inner ear does not match with my eyes. Where the hell were you guys?
Sleeping, apparently.
I had a
No,
terrible
you
nightmare. I
you
didn't
got
even know I
eaten
could
by a
dream.
shark, and you just disappeared.
It was a dream this whole time.
You had the same dream as me?
Huh?
Huh.
you dream? Says
I
Maze,
didn't know I could dream.
looking at Sobek.
Do Click and Levi come back?
They haven't yet.
Well, once Meepo's gone, I'll lay down to where I was at.
Okay, that leaves Click alone.
Yeah.
You're
And once
fortunate.
he disappears, I'll go ahead and make sure I'm the last one and then follow suit.
Okay, everyone wakes up in this room.
Any negative effects, seeing how I was the only one still glowing when I returned?
Me vomiting.
No negative effects for Click.
Okay.
There will be one negative effect for Sobek.
Yeah.
Oof, buddy.
Well, next time, don't get eaten. Don't fuck with
We're gonna
things.
go with the 1D&D rules of exhaustion because I prefer them over the 5e rules of exhaustion. Just get a -1 to your rolls until the next time you rest.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, it's the difference between, oh man, I'm a little tired versus I'm about to die. It's like there's a lot more degrees in between.
It takes like 5 days till you like die, right?
Right. But now it takes
Maybe.
10 days before you die.
I don't know. I feel like I might die after 5 days of not sleeping.
Well, there's a difference between not sleeping and not sleeping well.
No, I
That's
guess
fair.
that's true.
That was Maze chimes. That was incredibly strange. I have to write all this down. And they pull out their notebook.
Tell you to stop fucking with magic you don't understand.
I will fuck with magic. I will.
Oh, can I get my token back?
Yes, I can put that on the field.
Do I get the hit points I lost back?
Oh yeah, I have 0.
Logan?
I don't even know how to.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Say something again.
Hello?
Say something again.
Yeah, I heard
hear
you
you
back.
fine.
Oh yeah, your face dropped off.
Your
Okay.
face dropped off.
Anyone that has used D&D Beyond character sheet, do you know how to give yourself health back if you're at 0?
You could just
but-
pass all your saves. Probably.
Did you say you were dead?
I had 0 hit points when the creature attacked me.
Here, give me a second.
Put your number in between the heal and damage.
Click on it and you can heal yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I see it. Logan, do I get those hit points back?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And you're going to be able to spend hit dice for this. It's just that you're suffering under the one level of exhaustion thing.
Okay.
So do the rest of us get a long rest?
Yes.
I get the benefits of a short rest.
Now, so it's a little weird, but you are going to still benefit from a long rest, but you have a one level of 1 D&D exhaustion, which is a -1 to your attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. So I heal, but I'm still exhausted.
Right. The next time you actually get a long rest that's uninterrupted,
I'll lose the exhaustion.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Maze is like amazed by this whole event. It's dark outside, but they're using a little light cantrip to see by.
Katya, you said you had a extra shield. I feel
Oh.
like I could have used it in this dream, I guess.
Yeah.
And maybe I can use it in the real world.
Katya or Maze is going to make an intelligence roll before they give an exposition dump. That didn't feel like a dream. Is all they can say.
I hope either way. I hope you learned a lesson from it.
Did I feel getting bit by the shark thing?
It was oddly real, but it didn't seem like a dream. You wouldn't know Sobek because you've never had one before. But that's all Maze can really articulate. They don't know how to describe what that experience was.
How does a being who's never dreamed conceptualize a dream? Internalize a dream.
Yeah, I probably take some psychic damage from this.
What was that shield called?
I think she's asking Click. Uh-oh. I can't hear Chris.
All right, I'm trying to remember what it's called because I deleted it from my inventory.
I was about to say, you gave it to me, but I don't see it in mine.
Was it the faulty animated shield?
Yeah, but it wasn't faulty anymore because we got it fixed.
Did we get it fixed?
Yeah.
I don't remember if we got it fixed.
I'm pretty sure we got it fixed.
I know we talked about it, but I thought we were like saving stuff for the necklace or not. It's like that.
I thought we were able to do both, but I could be wrong.
I can go back and check.
Yeah. But yeah, it was the animated shield. No, it never did get fixed because I remember telling Katya not to roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we did prioritize. Did we fix the necklace?
I think we did.
Maze believes that with the information that they find in Azmarat, that they will have the knowledge to fix the necklace.
That's right.
Absol says that he did not know how to do it.
That's right.
Is that a pretend shield that we have?
So animated shield is a real thing, but the fault in it is homebrew.
Okay. So go ahead and add an animated shield, Sobek.
Okay. I'll put animated shield in quotes faulty.
Now, are you familiar with the animated shield, Wes?
No, I am not.
It's
So
a real
basically-
thing.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying it's a real thing if he looks it up.
Yeah, it's a magic shield that you can use a magic word and it frees up your hands.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
Yep. Perfect thing for a barbarian that wants to use 2 hands.
All right. Well, I will use my time to integrate it into my body because Warforged do that, I guess.
Okay. So, I think that might be a good place for us to kick off since it is 10:23 for me. Good game, everybody. What mysteries does Asmarat have in store for the party? Click seems irritated by something. What could that be about?
I figure because he,
lot of
he
things,
got almost died, probably.
Many theories. Let's see if we can find out next time.
All right.
I figure getting